Hey there, it's Justin from Hans Wargaming. So I recently bought an Anycubic Mono printer. This is a resin printer. The past couple days I've been printing out these ALIEN HIVES models by a company called OnePageRules. I really like this particular line a lot, and I plan on building a pretty sizable collection of them. So I just started using the printer a few days ago, and I wanted to do a quick kind of like tutorial how-to on how to get the files set up and print them out. So here we are in the free version of Lychee Slicer 3. I'm just going to open up my source files. So far I've just been printing out the files that are already pre-assembled, but not all of them are. For whatever reason, the drag and drop doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but I would assume that would mean you can just drag and drop the files, and that isn't working for me. So I just click on the file, and that loads them in. So yeah, the OnePageRules files, they come in pre-supported, so I just let them go. I don't mess with them at all. I'm going to load in a few more here and try and get the plate filled up. You can click the Arrange All button down here, and that will kind of spread them out. Now, it doesn't do an amazing job of using like every last inch of space, but it does a pretty good job of at least spreading them out so you get an idea of how much space you're using up on the plate. There's a drop down up here that you can click on if you want to flip the camera. They give you two versions of the Prime model. One is a 40mm and one is a 46mm. So you have the option of printing one out that's a little bit bigger without having to scale it up manually. I think I'm going to print the slightly bigger model out so he stands out a little more from the other guys. So I have 4 models. I have a good amount of space around the sides here, so I could pick out some smaller models and fit them in there. I already printed out 5 of these assault grunts, and I know I'm going to want more, so I'm just going to print out as many as I can fit on here. I'm going to try and fit all 5 models, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit them all. You can hit the R button and grab this little handle here to rotate. Just make sure you're not rotating in the wrong direction. And you can hit Control Z to undo anytime you do something you don't want to do. And you can hit T to move it like this. I like to leave a little bit of space along the edge of the plate. It's okay if the supports overlap, just so long as the actual models don't. Like this section right here is perfectly fine. See right here, there's a spot where his foot is intersecting with the supports. We don't want that. It will show you if there's any spots over the edge of the plate. Now I'm just trying to look at each model and make sure that there's nothing that's intersecting in a way that's going to mess the model up. And as far as I can tell, they look good. I'm going to flip the camera again. Have a good look at the footprint of the models on the plate. Looks good to me. I don't think I could fit anything else on there. Since these are pre-supported, there's nothing really to prepare, so I'm going to go ahead and export. I'm using an Anycubic Photon Mono printer, and I used the standard resin that came with that printer. It's just a black Anycubic resin, and I'm using the recommended settings that OnePageRules has on their website. So that's that. I just go ahead and export slices to file. Once the ad's done, I click continue. I saved that file to the USB drive that came with the printer, which I've been using for the last few prints, and it's worked just fine. Plug it into the printer, select the file, click print, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. Now all we have to do is wait for the models to print. I had some time to kill, so I made a breakfast sandwich. Gave the kitties some pets. fed the fish. Surely it's done by now. No, I guess not. Well, while I wait for that, I guess I'll just show you some of the work that I've done already. So far I've had great results just using the recommended settings. I've only had one failure, and it was just the arm of one of the warriors that didn't quite work out, and I could honestly probably fix it. I could just maybe make it look like his arm was cut off or something like that. That's what I'm planning on doing with that one. But overall I'm pretty freaking happy with how these turned out, and I'm looking forward to printing a lot more.